Friday the 10th of March 2023, and the weather forecast for much of Britain is absolutely horrendous. Main roads are closed, schools are shut down for the day, people are advised not to travel unless absolutely essential. But here in the Dumfries area, it may be cold, but the sun is shining, the roads are clear and the fields are green. The ongoing work at Carstairs means that we are seeing unusual workings along the old Glasgow South Western Railway's main line, up through Nithsdale towards Kilmarnock and Glasgow. I had hoped to film farther up the valley today, but an unavoidable appointment in Dumfries mid-morning has kept me close to the town. The sun hasn't yet managed to reach the more sheltered spots, and we can see from the track that it has been a very cold night indeed. Here is ScotRail's 0956 from Carlisle, running as the 1040 from Dumfries to Glasgow Central. And it's dead on time. As usual, just a mile or so to the north of Broomrig Farm, it passes the southbound service, also running punctually. From Dalston Oil Terminal on the Maryport and Carlisle line to the crude oil refinery at Grangemouth. The cement train is heading towards the next timing point at Hollywood Signal Box, so let's follow it. Hollywood Station, originally Killelong, closed in 1949. One only has to look at the surrounding area to see why. The road is a dead end, so there's no through road traffic. The crossing is the last wheel-operated level crossing in Scotland. At this point, the River Nith is to the east of the railway, but in a couple of miles we'll cross it and then stay on the other side for the remainder of the journey. Now comes one of those truly frustrating moments. The Tesco Freightliner is due. Real-Time Trains has timed it through Annan and has given a very precise and realistic timing for Hollywood. So I get the drone into the air in good time. The train, however, arrives some 25 minutes later than predicted, by which time my drone is screaming at me that the battery is about to expire and an emergency landing is required. The state of these gates is nothing short of criminal. This road is so quiet that the signalman is rarely in a hurry to reopen the gates. There's no reason to do so. However, even when a vehicle is waiting to cross, the gates can only be opened when all signals have been returned to danger. And then it's a slow process turning the large wheel, which operates a complex set of levers beside and beneath the track, to operate the gates. As we follow the northbound train, we see in the distance the red-lead painted Portrack Viaduct, which carries the railway across the River Nith for the second and final time. "4 miles to the north of Hollywood is Aldgarth, an ancient village with an old coaching inn. Here the main road from Dumfries to Kilmarnock crossed the river by a narrow humpback bridge, which has now been replaced by a vast stretch of straight road, which has probably done little for the trade of the Aldgarth Inn. A modern housing development sits beside the old Aldgarth station, which closed in 1952. The station house is now a private dwelling. The final two trains which I filmed today were a pair of Avanti Class 221 Voyagers, running non-stop between Carlisle and Glasgow Central, which fortuitously passed each other within sight of the Aldgirth Station Bridge. By now the day has got so warm that I've had to take my coat off, and I'm feeling the pangs of hunger, so I'll leave you with a last glimpse of Aldgirth. More to come next week, weather permitting. Thanks for watching, and here's to the next time.